What's up everybody? So I'm here in Dalat and I'm here in a smaller city in Vietnam, which is kind of northeast of Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. Dalat's like a very famous place here in Vietnam. It's kind of small, or it's famous, but also more on like the lesser known side of things, I think. As you saw earlier for the intro, I was coming into my new Airbnb. And so I switched Airbnbs because there was a lot of things going on with the Airbnb that I wasn't expecting. One being bugs, termites. Also cleanliness was another thing. And then three, like there's so many kids there that I couldn't sleep at night. I chose to book another Airbnb. So that Airbnb was only $19 per night, but this one's only $22 per night. So as you can see, it's like almost like a hotel, like Hilton, Sheraton type vibe. It's like a very high-end hotel vibe right now. Kind of like it, especially for the price. And it's all mine, so. You have your own kitchen, you have your own bathroom, your own TV, your own bed. Everything's nice here, but that's not the point of today's video. Today's video is going to be going to different cafes here in Dalat because what I researched online was that this place is kind of more of like a couple place, a couple getaway, or even for people who are just visiting. This is a very chill area to just kind of walk around and just sightsee. There's not like a lot of activities to do, but there's a lot of interesting things to see. So I was told that the cafes here are pretty unique, so I'm gonna go around and see 3 different cafes today. That will be today's video. Today's video is gonna be all about eating and drinking coffee and seeing some pretty cool places, so let's go. Alright, so I arrived here. I'm at my first place. I think it's called like Đôi một người.
Đợi một người.
Something like that. But it's a pretty cool coffee shop. It was recommended to me by Tina, who you'll see in later videos. There's like a building in the middle of a pond, so it's very unique. We're gonna see though. We went through like a very like weird path to get here. And I'm kind of walking down a weird path to get to the place. So let's see if this is it. Ah, yes, this is it. Oh, this is actually legit. There are people like down there. I'm gonna go sit down, find somewhere to sit, and then see if I can fly my drone to get some aerials. So let's go. I'm here at the cafe. Bought like a Vietnamese iced coffee with condensed milk. As you can see, like the view's pretty nice from here. And there's only like 55,000 Vietnamese dong, which is like, I think like $2. But they gave me like a 10% discount, or like no 20% discount, so I only paid like 44,000 dong. I'm not sure if it's like influencer treatment because they saw my camera and asked about my drone. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna probably take some aerials because they say I can fly my drone here, and I'll show you more of this cafe place. I'm not gonna talk too much because I'd rather just show. So here you go. Here's the cafe here, like tucked away in the coffee valley of Dalat, or Dalat. So here you go. I made it to my second cafe. Hopefully those shots earlier were pretty good of the cafe. I'm not entirely sure what the edit will look like. To be completely honest, I had no plan prior to filming it, so who knows what it's gonna look like. But I'm at this second cafe now. The name is like pretty complicated. I don't really know, but I'll show it right now. Basically, I had to go from the previous cafe to this one, and I tried ordering a bike, but thank you. I ordered yogurt. I guess I ordered avocado yogurt. I didn't know what it was. Back to my story. Yeah, I got lost, or I ordered a bike because the location of the cafe is so secluded. There were no bikes or cars that went into that area, so I had to walk all the way up. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like kind of sweating right now. I was able to walk all the way to the top of the street and get a car or a bike, and so I was able to get one. And luckily, a driver came, and I was able to come to this cafe. But this cafe has a different vibe. I didn't realize that the first cafe was like a coffee farm. Vietnam is number one, or one of the top exporters of coffee, which I learned like couple weeks ago, so explains why there's so many coffee farms even in like a city like Dalat here. But I'm here at another cafe. Like, there's a lot of greenery here. There's an avocado plant just over there. Explains maybe why these avocados are fresh. They said I could take my drone off here, so I'm gonna show you all this cafe. So it's the first bite of the avocado yogurt. Never had avocado yogurt before. Just okay. It was 77,000 dong, so I feel like I better eat it all. But yeah, I'll show you the cafe now. This is highlights of the cafe. I thought it has a unique vibe, especially with all the greenery here. The first cafe was more so, I would say, a getaway cafe, where you're next to the coffee farm and it's a little bit more isolated. This is also kind of isolated, like it's at the very end of a street, as you saw from the drone clips, but it's just a nice, kind of reminds me of Harry Potter, like botany class. I think this is a nice place just to sit down and chill at. I didn't have the coffee because I had 2 coffees before at the other cafe, and the caffeine is really getting to me. But the yogurt was pretty good. Like, even though it was avocado, like, and you saw my face, the reaction. It's like just a very calm vibe here. Getting here is kind of weird. Like, you have to go down a hill, honestly. Everywhere it seems like I'm going to with a cafe, go through some hill, or down some hill, or up some hill. So I'm gonna go to one more cafe. I was told to go to this cafe at sunset. There's no sun, obviously. Like, see right here, it's just all cloud, so maybe the view's good. Let's go to the other cafe now. Started to rain. Yeah. So I'm stuck here. Alright, so I made it back. There were a lot of unexpected events that happened. So when I was walking back, there were scooters that were passing by me, and one of them offered to give me a ride back to my place, which I kind of recognized her, but I just assumed that she had worked at the cafe because she saw me walking up the hill, and I think she felt kind of bad, so she took me onto her bike and dropped me home, which was very nice of her because my place is kind of far from the cafe. It's on the opposite side of town, so she like drove all the way there. I think it was kind of out of her way to take me back home, and it was pouring, so I didn't really take any video of it except for that last clip when she drove away. But then like I got dinner, and I went to this banh mi place that I went to like a couple nights ago, or last night. Yeah, I went to the banh mi place I went to last night, and the owner recognized me, and she saw how wet I was and gave me a hairdryer, opened up her store again so that I can sit down and dry off. And I ended up meeting them and talking to them because the lady who owns the cart is actually an English teacher, so she speaks English. Shout out to that lady because she was so nice to me. She even gave me a free drink. Like, wait. This is the free drink she gave me. It's like an aloe drink that she made herself. So I'm gonna try that out tonight. I'll just try it now, actually. Oh. It's actually pretty good. Might finish that tonight. But yeah, thanks for the drink. And I remember her name. Or I remember her name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna wait again till we see her because I think she'll be in another video. Hope you all enjoyed the coffee tour. I'm sorry I didn't get to the third one. It was so rainy. It's like raining still, and I barely got home safely. So I'll see you all in the next video. Expect another vlog. So thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next video. Bye.